Hey, how is everyone doing today? So today I want to talk about a new update for the Analogue Pocket that just dropped. So today is August 23rd in case you're viewing this later on. And the new update is going to be version 1.1 beta 2. Now it looks like they've done some stuff to the cores. They fixed some other issues in the menu. So they've done a couple of minor fixes. As you can tell, this is just beta 2. So without further ado, what we're going to do like we usually do, we're going to just do the intro. I'm going to move to the computer, show you all the computer stuff, and then move back to the update. And then from there, we're going to take a look at the update. So without further ado, everybody, please, if you haven't already, please leave a like and subscribe. We're almost at 1,000. That's crazy. I didn't think I would get that high. So thank you, everyone. Hopefully I earned the subscription. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed. All right, everyone. Thank you, and let's get into the rest of the video. All right, we are now in the computer part. Now, as always, these don't take too long to do. It's very simple. Well, I'll just do everything with you guys. Let me download this. Let's see, put it to the desktop, save it. That's pretty much it. And then I'll copy it over afterwards. But first, let's just talk about what's changed in this new beta update. So, looks like for APF, the APF and EULA license compatibility with the MIT and GNU clarified. So it looks like they took care of some license compatibility. They added interact.json feature for compatible cores. So this is more in the core section. They've also added input JSON and added change core menu. So I'll be interested to check out the change core menu. I also heard online that they fixed the audio issue, which would be pretty good. So I'm gonna bring out two different games, one that's on the cores and one's that's an actual physical game. That way you can tell the difference. What else do we have? And various minor bug fixes. Oh, they added the menu. Okay, so all right. Now for the openFPGA, looks like they've given the new version 1.1 release, which I'll click on that in a second. I want to see what it says. For now, let's do that. They added offer icon. They added info text in the about menu, core name to the about menu, reset on data load, improve view on a long text. Okay, so that's not bad. Detailed browser option, resume browser. All right, so they've done some changes there as well. Let's see, they fixed extension case bugs, exit core load failure, which I haven't seen, but I'm sure that was an issue. They fixed timestamps as well. They fixed a no video bug in GB Studios. And let's see, in the OS, they fixed a bug when opening settings, menu wall dock. So this is more for the dock stuff. Okay, here's a changelog for openFPGA 1.1. Right, so let's see what they've done here. They've customized setting menu. Okay, so they've added more stuff. That's cool. Clarify controls, organize platforms. So this is also something good to know that we're probably going to see a follow-up update on everything else. So I'm going to probably do a follow-up video once everybody starts updating their cores. Customize setting menu. Yeah, this is what we saw. Okay. Interesting. All right. I just want to get into it. I just want to see what they're all talking about. So let's switch over back to the Pocket and let's just check everything out. All right. So let's proceed with the update. So let's get out of here. It's very simple. The update. Get rid of this game. You put it in the base in just the root of the SD card, and I gotta restart it from here. So let's turn it off first. All right. It's off. Put the SD card in. And that should be it. There we go. So let's see how long it takes. You can tell by the colors here that it's updating. So gotta let it do its thing, and I'll probably just cut out and come back when it is just about done. All right, it is done. So now they have their license agreement. Okay. Sure, it says all types of stuff. Mostly about the cores you're probably using. Yeah. Okay, all right. So here we are. Now, one of the first things I want to check out is that I heard the sound has been fixed for the core. So let's just pump up the volume on the Kingdom Hearts game, and then we're going to try it in the cores version. See how it goes. Because before it was noticeably different. Okay. So let's go here. Okay, where is it? That's the one I want to compare it to. There it is. It always takes a little longer to load Game Boy Advance because it's just bigger games. Now afterwards I'm going to test out the Game Boy Color one just to make sure that works too. And it's done. All right, let's go. All right, yeah. Now this is much louder. Let's see. Yeah, no, this is pretty good actually. I would say this is very good. All right, so that one worked. What I want to do now is test out Crystal Clear, the ROM hack. Let's see. That's very loud. Let's do the core version. Okay, and it's going to be crystal clear. Here it is. Yep. All right. Cool. Now I did notice something that I want to check out. Let me lower this a little bit. Let's do Game Boy. It doesn't really matter. Let's do Kongland 3. Okay, back to normal volume. I don't want too loud for the video. Okay, let's do something here in the menu. So we have core settings here. You can change game now if I even to leave. Cool. Now wait, no, it froze right there. Let's try a different game. No, just okay. All right, so that did not work then. Looks like, oh, sorry. Looks like there are still some bugs. Let me try that with Game Boy Advance. Let's go to Yu-Gi-Oh! Not as big as a game as Kingdom Hearts or Pokemon, so should load a little faster. All right, see what else that load cartridge does. Let me see if it just freezes every time or it's supposed to be something else. Okay, core settings, load cartridge. The game just crashed right now. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't work for that. Okay, there's some other stuff. Let's see, about. Okay, cool. So here you can tell the about. This is version 1. It's Game Boy Color. About, version 1. Tells you when the date. All right, so that's pretty good. It tells you the offer. Let's go to Game Gear also. Master System. Neo Geo. Cool. So I'm very looking forward to seeing. Let's see what else. Anything else that's changed here. Detailed browser. Interesting. Let's put resume browser. Let's test these out. No, not this game. Let's try an authentic game. Let's put Super Mario Land. Okay, so it doesn't give me any more detail than that. Okay, let's play it and see what happens. Okay, the game might need to be cleaned. Game details. Doesn't give you anything more than that. Memory is obviously still in beta. Developer, I don't want the statistics. Okay. Well, like I mentioned before, one of the biggest things that I'm happy about that change and looks like it's going to have the biggest impact on people is going to be just the sound. So it won't be as low as it was in the past. Let's try make a slug. This one always takes a little longer. Neo Geos are bigger files than Game Boy Advance, so it's gonna take a couple of seconds. But that being said, I am happy so far with the update. That minor update is pretty cool. I think that's gonna be helpful. And you know what? I wanna test out one last thing right after Metal Slug to see if they fixed it. I want to test out the EverDrive. It's just wishful thinking. I don't think that's going to get fixed. It seems like if you want the EverDrive to work, you're just going to have to get the newest one and maybe sell your old one. Or you could do the PCB fix, which I've seen online. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about messing around with that. That's feels like it might be easier just to sell and buy another one. Okay, let's see. Hey, what's going on with my Metal Slug here? Okay, all that time and it didn't even load. Now I have to try another one. All right, so I'm gonna try another Metal Slug. Let's just try Metal Slug here. You know what? We're gonna do the same one. This time I'm just gonna skip through it. So I'm gonna cut out the load part now. All right, looks like I saw that problem, so I'm just gonna restart it. Interesting, because that problem wasn't there before. So the cores might need some updating as well, which I'm sure that will be followed with this update as well. You know, these things just break with new updates as well. All right, let me cut right back. Still getting the black screen. But you do have a lot more options here, though, than you did before. But why am I getting so much issues? Try loading the BIOS here. Let me see if that fixes anything. No. Let me try another game. It's interesting. So this is why you run these tests. Glad it happened on camera. That way people can see it. Alright, this is regular Metal Slug. Let's see if this one runs. So far, you know, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color work. I'm going to actually run a test on all of them, make sure they all work. No. So weird. Okay, that one does not. Neo Geo's having issues. Let's run this one. Okay, Game Gear works. Okay, with the Game Gear, let's do Master System. Now returns. Okay. All right, so let's do this last Sega game and let's try this one. Okay, so it looks like problem is with Neo Geo. Interesting. That's gonna suck. I'm sure a lot of people do like Neo Geos. That's actually kind of disappointing. That's actually very disappointing. Let's try another game. I wonder why that is. Might be something in the settings I gotta play around with. I gotta check. Before it load up the BIOS menu, now it's not even doing that. Now it's not even doing any of that. Pull the default. Let me see if that helps. So I reset all the core stuff to default. Let's try Art of Fighting. Let's see what happens here. So far, that's interesting. No. Nothing. You know, button mashing doesn't help. Starts. LNR. Okay. That is very disappointing. So keep that in mind. Neo Geo seems to be an issue. Okay. All right, everyone. Let me go get the EverDrive and then I'm going to come right back. Okay, one more thing actually. I figured out what the problem was with the Neo Geo. I had to revert the BIOS back to version 1 to get it to work. So now it is version 1, and remember you gotta change the text as well. I'll reference my previous video on what to do when you want to change it to version 4. Just do the reverse, change it back to version 1, or you can just reinstall the Neo Geo with the version 1 update. So I just tested it out with Metal Slug and that worked. Let's try Metal Slug X. Now, hopefully it works. it seems like that was the issue. And initially, the Neo Geo Cores were supposed to be used with version 1, but prior version of it worked better with version 4 than it did with version 1. So I continued with version 4 of the BIOS. Now I reverted back, considering the fact that I would like to play Neo Geo. So let's see now. It looks like it's almost done. So just keep that in mind. It looks like it's gonna have to be version 1 at the moment. So if you're on version 4, just go back. All right, let's see. See, this is the same type of issues. There we go. Okay. Yep, all right. All right, there you go. Go back to version 1. That'll take care of any issues if you have any issues with the new updates. All right, everyone. Let me just go over to the EverDrive, and then I'll be it. Okay, EverDrive is in. Let's see. Neo Geo stuff is a bummer. And we'll see for a new update. Okay, still getting the same IO error. Good to know. All right, everyone. Have a good one. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'm going to let you know if Neo Geo gets fixed. Hopefully it'll be a new update for the core that will fix whatever issue the analog update broke. All right, everyone. If there is a fix, please let me know in the comments below. Have a good one.